It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Commanders and the Bengals on Monday Night Prime Time.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Football. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Running with Eckler again. And they had that one contained right at the line. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels now. It's taken in by Eckler. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
18-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. Burrow out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And that will not be enough for a first down. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. To throw again, it's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. And that's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. And that's good for a gain of 5. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. No return on that punt. And the Bengals are set up quite well for their next possession. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 6 yards to go.
Burrow from the gun. It is caught left side. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Burrow setting to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow back to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down from the red zone. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll start this series with an option left. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Ertz reels it in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. And the Bengals bringing out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taking a deep shot here. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
First down, Burrow to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Throwing now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. Pushing for the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Man in motion, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Bengals football. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 39. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 31-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Cincinnati! So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane, no touchdown. Motioning the tight end left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So the decision to throw that challenge flag works out well for Zach Taylor. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Jukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. Hand off now to Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. But they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Tress Way on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow from the gun. Finds his man Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back, motioning right. To throw again, it's Burrow. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Into traffic, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow setting to throw. Has it in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mariota. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot receiver headed left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has a man, it's Ertz. This is ahead for about 5. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Commanders, looking at 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. It's caught, Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 37. He gets this one to McLaurin. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing off the play fake here. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. That's complete. Here's Brown. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Alexander Madison, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Devontae Adams, a touchdown catch in the victory. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got Brown on the slant. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Motion man sent left. Here's 2nd and 5. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
The Commanders and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 8. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Finds his man, Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On target to his man, Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it an 18-point game.
Commanders 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sainristil makes the play.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
The Commanders set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, here's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. We're working a couple yards past the line. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Trying to run in, Eckler. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now they send their back in motion right. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, here's Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception It sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, the 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first. On the give, here's Eckler. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Daniels back to throw. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So 2nd down coming up. Eckler running dead ahead. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. He calls his own number again. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Daniels now. He just throws this one away.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Piniero's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Burrow from the gun. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. He's got it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They look to run with Moss. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Looking to throw, Burrow. Put the body on the line for his team. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from the 41. Burrow setting to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. They did it! He made the interception! Benjamin St. Juice picks it off.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Their offense ready to take the field now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop. Yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that'll be good for a Washington first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Run here with Eckler. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert from 37 yards in the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
Certainly a great job to hit this one. We can't help but think back, though, to the one he missed earlier, how this would be tied if he could have connected then. He's hoping they can find another way to score and maybe set him up to tie it.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 32-yard line.
A give now to Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Here's Brown again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now it's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Throw complete to Eckler. And he's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Again, Daniels to the air. Makes the play, working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. A very short kick here from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And he just hucks this. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The offense getting set to go. And they fought hard, not just against their opponents on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents in the stands. And it's led him to a chance to now silence everybody here in overtime. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying with Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass on a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Down he goes! The Bengals got to him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Daniels on 1st down. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Bengals 23-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Able to find Ertz. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Man in motion out of the slot. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning right. This is Eckler. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and goal, it's an option to the left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down, only inches to go now on 3rd. Eckler gets it. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Commanders go up by 6. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.